enjoying a fish right now. I love you, Cracker. I do love you.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders, shalom to the Akim, pushing the truth in the four corners and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Akwaf out there, listen, learning, being true doors of Zion. Shalom. So back with another video I found on, the Instagram. This Edomite, I'm guessing he's big into nature and stuff like that. But basically, this man is like the Steve Irwin. He doing the Steve Irwin thing with a bear, right? And if you didn't know what a bear was, I can understand you being this close to a bear. Seeing all of the child commercials, Yogi the Bear, all the stuff that we grew up watching with bears seemed like they was harmless. But if you actually know something about actual bears, you would not be this close to a bear, right? How he is talking, you can see the look on the bear face, like, yeah, hold up, wait right there, I got something for you. Right, you want to be sitting right here while I'm eating. You want to be watching me while I'm eating. Nobody likes to be watched while they eat. I know I don't. Right? It's weird. You feel me? It's strange. This man, you think the bear want this man to be sitting right there watching him while he eating? Right? You can see the aggravation on the bear. Like, even the bear might not even be hungry, when he end up eventually eating this man alive. But it's just the comfortability these Edomites have being this close up to a creature like this, bro. Right? Like, this man did not watch the movie The Revenant. If you ever watched the movie The Revenant, I suggest you watch it with Leonardo DiCaprio. Right? If you want to see like one of the beasts that the Most High created. Right? Let me get that in Sirach 39. This book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And I was about to tell you the different spirits that the Most High created for vengeance. Right? Verse 29, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Right? So fire, hell, famine, and death, those are spirits, right? Created for vengeance. That's about to go even more. So like verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So if this man got devoured by this bear, right? This Edomite got devoured by this bear that he's provoking, literally, you in his territory, right? I believe that bears are actually territorial also. I don't know about the Alaskan bear, right? But I know them Alaskan grizzly bears or brown bears, they one of the biggest brown version of brown bears is. They bigger than a grizzly bear, right? This devil just sitting there bothering this big ass 1,000-pound beast while he eating, right? But the Most High created the teeth of wild beasts as a spirit for vengeance, for his vengeance. Right? And the Most High used this beast to devour this Edomite. Right? So any person that gets devoured by a beast, it's the Most High's will, it's the Most High's judgment. Right? A lot of people don't understand judgment. A lot of people will probably think, oh, why would this happen? Why would this happen? You know, he was a great man. He never harmed anybody. He never harmed the bears. Right? That's what Edomites say. But this is book of Psalms chapter 37, verse 28. It says, for the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. So the Most High loves judgment. Right? That is a form of judgment. Right? That the Most High has for these Edomites. That's a part of their judgment. Right? Using the teeth of wild beasts. Because what? In that day, the Most High is going to preserve his men and allow his men to be at one with the beasts of the earth in the day of vengeance. Right? In the day of trouble. It's the book of Job chapter 5 and verse 23. I'm going to start at 22. It said, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Right? So the Lord said in that day, his men are not going to be afraid of the beasts in the earth. But what? The teeth of wild beasts were created for vengeance. Right? That means the Most High's vengeance is not going to be on his men, right? But on his adversaries. Verse 24 or 23, it says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. All right, so the beasts of the field are not going to react to the elect of Israel like that bear did this Edomite. Right? That shows you that the Most High has control. The scriptures tell you that the Most High has control over man and beast. Right? The spirits of men, the spirits of beasts. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes. It's like 7. No, it might be 3. Slide it. Salak. Con, I got it right here. Ecclesiastes 3. And I'm going to start at 18. Right? It says, I said in my heart concerning the state of the sons of men, that God might make manifest them, so that might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. Verse 19, for that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, and every one thing befalleth them, as the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yeah, they all will have one breath, so that a man have no preeminence over a beast, for all his vanity, right? Speaking on death, we all die, right? Right, it says, all go into one place, all of the dust, and turn to the dust again. Kind of forgot my point that I was making. Salakia, kind of forgot my point. Right, looking for this precept. But yeah, basically, we all die just like the beast, man. Right, and we all spirits go to one place. Right, but Most High, he has power over the spirits of the beast. Right, so in that time, the time of trouble that's coming, that spoke about Jacob's trouble, the Most High is going to have the beasts of the earth at peace with his men, right, and his daughters, right? The elect 144,000 and 1/3 of Israel that's going to be delivered. Not no heathen, right? Not no heathen. It's a lot. Get the book of Proverbs, chapter 28. Might be 29. 28. And 5, it says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things. So this man in this video, the Most High lined him up for death. Like the movie Steven Seagal called Marked for Death. Right? This man was marked for death by the Most High. He probably did something wicked, right, that the Most High paid him back for, right? You never know what a man do behind closed door, right? Especially a damn Edomite. You know, that man could have been molesting his kids. He could have been doing anything, right? Raping his dog. You never know what these Edomites doing. They just foul and they wicked, right? Let's get the book of Isaiah 59 and 19. This Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And we know that standard is those spiritual powers, first and foremost, right? The house of David being as God's. So when these troops come in against our people to siege our people, right, the Most High gonna lift up that standard, right? Bless brothers with spiritual power, but it's also speaking of wild beasts, right? The Most High is gonna have these wild beasts rise up against these people in power, these Edomites in power, right, and basically rebel, right? And it's in the movie Avatar. If you see the movie Avatar, I suggest brothers watch it. The first Avatar, you know, when the Edomites came in to destroy the tree, right, and destroy their people, what, at the last minute, the animals, the jaguar type of beast that was hunting them down at the beginning, right, turned and fought for them. The peaceful beast, right? It was like a rhino type, you know, Cape Buffalo type beast. You feel me? Turned and started fighting Esau, right? And you know, art imitates life. Right, it was another movie I just had it in my mind, but it evaded my thoughts for a second. With a beast. Oh, the show, Zoo. They took it off air. I don't know where it's at. I've been trying to find the show, Zoo, that they had on Netflix, where the animal just started killing people, like literally, like in one place you do not want to be. When the Most High turned the spirits of the wild beasts to hunt, one place you don't want to be is the land of Ham, so-called Africa. Because there's so many predators in that land. From lions to hyenas to leopards, right? You got buffalo, you got elephants, you got rhinos, giraffes, you got wild dogs who hunt in packs, you got crocodiles, hippos, you got so many wild beasts in that land that's going to be devouring people. And you seen it on that show, The Zoo. It was like a split like an episode in it, right, where they showed people in the land of Ham in Africa being hunted by some lions, for real, right? Cheetah, not to mention cheetahs. Forgot cheetahs, you feel me? But they like big cats, basically. Big domesticated cats, but they still fast, right? But basically in the episode, you know, the lion killed a bunch of people on the bus, right? So a part of that standard being lifted up, is not only spiritual power, right? It's actually the animals too, right? The teeth of wild beasts. So we read about that flood. Read about that flood in Isaiah 59. Let's go to Revelation 12. I'm going to start at 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. And the woman is what? Israel. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and a half a time from the face of the serpent. And the serpent, this is the part I wanted right here. And the serpent cast out of his mouth waters as a flood after the woman, right? Those troops, right? The flood in Isaiah 59:19. And the serpent cast out his mouth waters as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. This is the part I wanted. Verse 16. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened up her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. The earth helped the woman, right? The boat of man and beast, right? So it's going to be elect men, right? That's blessed with spiritual powers, right? And it's also going to be the teeth of wild beasts, right? That helps the elect of Israel during these times, right? When they come with this great flood, right? They try to lock brothers down, try to persecute brothers, right? It talks about the persecution in Matthew 24, being delivered unto governors and rulers, right? In that time, unless you're a martyr, the Most High is going to have a great deliverance for his people, right? So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the truth in the four corners and truth and sincerity. Shalom.